This. Ooh. 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 The intensity. The intensity.
Hello.
Ooh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here
They just
I
hear
am.
you. They just hear you moaning or whatever you're doing.
Ooh. Ooh. Are we ready?
Practicing
We're going already.
MVC2 combos. You can't help but get lost in the moaning.
Ladies and
Listen,
gentlemen,
man,
welcome.
Those Crispin Watt videos have been energizing me.
Is
Okay.
that what we're gonna start with?
Oh shoot!
Jesus.
All right. This ain't a family-friendly episode. Okay.
Already
Or-
started with the routage.
We gotta
We
talk
started
about
off. Yeah, we're starting now. Yeah, we're going hardcore
the
today.
child console, the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about
starting
that.
with
We're gonna
Crispin
talk about.
Watt. We're starting with Crispin Watt.
We're talking off Crispin Watt highlight videos, straight Crispin Watt montage videos. All right, intensity. All right, toothless aggression. You know, as they say. No, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest here. Today is another wonderful episode of 3 Seething Boomers. Actually, we have a special co-host for us here today, El Plátano, Jefe, and El General, como yo dicen. You know,
Platanero.
El Platanero, El Mango. You know, a good friend of ours, Dirty Bamboo. You know, he's here with us today.
Welcome to the show!
Yes, yeah, we're gonna make it very, very fun today. We're gonna try to make it as
Was that too
informative as
much
possible.
energy?
No, that was perfect. That was fine. It was good. You know, I got a little bit of autism in the background. You know, I'm trying to be as serious as possible. No, it's good. No, yeah. We're gonna talk
I
about
gotta share
maybe
my
hopefully
screen. I gotta share my screen.
your screen. Nobody cares about your screen. I want to talk about the shit show that is Jack Black's performance in Minecraft.
Is that out?
Apparently, yeah, it's out already. There's actually a quick review. Let's do a quick review on it really quick before we do
Get
the.
out of here. It came out already?
Yeah, it's out already. The reviews are out. People are
Oh.
fucking pissed. Look it up really quick, please. Let's just talk
What
about
am I
this for
looking
like
up?
10 minutes before we.
The trailer?
Minecraft starring Jack Black.
You
No,
gotta
you
let
have
me
to
know.
search. No, just look up one of the reviews online.
Nah,
We're not
I'm
gonna
go
watch
for it.
someone's reviews.
No, I'm talking about the score, just like an article. You fucking idiot. Good lord. Holy shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna go for
Yeah,
it.
like you're not gonna go for it. Well, according to most people, they're giving it a
give me-
1 out of 5. Like apparently
gotta
it's
give me-
terrible, absolutely terrible
Where did our
movie.
soundboard go? The hell?
I have no idea.
Why did we lose a bunch?
You
Oh,
gotta
did we
give me the
lose Nitro?
Carfax.
The Carfax. Oh, it's atrocious. It has nothing to do with the game.
Is it worse than Snow White?
They're saying that those two might be the main head-to-head contenders. It might be Minecraft and Snow White. This is what the fuck we've gotten to. This is the Kino levels we've gotten to in terms of cringe and terribleness.
You know what I heard someone call Snow White?
Huh.
They called it No
What?
White.
No, I'm not gonna repeat that. I am not gonna repeat that. I'm not gonna repeat that.
No White.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Let the
very
record
careful here,
reflect
ladies and gentlemen.
that we're very family friendly here and we do not condone heckin' racism arenas.
That's
True.
right.
So true. Post that on the top page of Reddit. Let's go. You guys see my screen?
Yes, I do. see
Not
your
the
screen.
audience, the co-host. Anyone that see my screen?
Yeah, so they're saying that this movie is absolutely terrible. Graphics are terrible. The writing was terrible. The acting was terrible. The CGI was terrible. Everything was terrible about this movie. People are not fucking happy. And I've always questioned it. What was the main purpose of making a Minecraft movie? I understand this is arguably considered one of the greatest games ever created. You know, especially for the newer generation, the Zoomers and so forth.
They put the Hasidic characters in the game.
Oh, good lord! The men with the tiny hats. They're in Minecraft. The men with the tiny hats.
Yes.
Are they
It's
rubbing their hands
There's
aggressively?
villages of things,
Oh,
and they
good
sell
lord.
you like jewels. It's very it's very on the
Very
nose.
questionable.
Nacho's
very
trying to say
questionable.
something, and they still put it in the game.
I don't know what's going on here anymore, but yes, yeah. Look at this. I mean, these graphics are terrible.
No. Oh.
You know, some might even say that this movie itself is anti-Semitic.
I mean,
Bro, I didn't know it looked like that, bro.
that's how we look
I
in the
mean,
game. They just look like
That's very
horrifying,
Semitic of them.
horrifying
on here.
creatures in the game.
I mean, they thought this was a good idea. With all the tensions going on and blah blah blah, they thought that the IP brand name power was strong enough to carry this movie, and unfortunately, it's not. Came out to be a terrible product. Look at this man wearing a pink jacket. I don't even think he's coming back to the new Marvels movie. I think he's done.
What did he play in Marvel?
Was he in Marvel or was he in DC?
He was in DC. He's
DC, he was Aquaman.
Oh, he was Aquaman. Yeah. I think he's a dub too.
That thing
he's
doesn't
out.
understand a word you're saying.
All these dudes are dubs, bro.
Oh
Yo,
my God,
check out
is
this
so painful.
DEI cast of characters.
No, we like
Like,
DEI.
come on, man. There's like a whole checklist.
That
We're sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. We love DEI.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Look at
But
this.
It's terrible.
Frumpy girl on the right, and then this like, I don't know, this like some weird stand-in for like kids of our generation, and then there's like the one in the middle that I don't even know what's going on.
How do you do, fellow Zoomers?
How do you do those?
Is it supposed to be the 80s and they're transported to Minecraft or
I have
something?
no idea.
Yikes, dude.
The story doesn't make sense. They're all pissed off.
thing doesn't understand a word you're saying.
We're talking.
I mean, yeah, they're looking at another failure. Is what's being predicted. You know.
Boy, they should have just done this on like a green screen in Saturday Night Live and just called it a day.
Oh, good lord.
Like when Pedro Pascal did like Mario and Luigi for SNL. That's what this fucking movie should be.
One day,
This looks
Wasn't
so
Elon
bad.
Musk Luigi?
we came across
Something like
Nah, he
that.
was on Wario.
No, I think there was two different
place
bits.
with no joy
What
or
you guys talking about?
creativity at all.
Okay.
What are you making?
Ah, man.
Anyways, we can move along now, ladies and gentlemen. We can move along. Let's talk about the.
Did they? I guess we gotta watch this at some point, right? We gotta put it on for the cringe. We gotta react to it.
No, we already did. We did many times.
No, we gotta watch. No, we gotta watch the whole movie. I'm saying.
No, he wants you to
Oh.
watch the movie and do a Mystery Science Theater rip on
Oh
it.
shit! Look at Spider-Man killing Ray with a lightsaber. Anyway. Anyway, let's get to
Let's
the
talk about it.
main thing here. This is an hour long. If you guys want to watch the actual stuff without us pausing, go find it because we're gonna pause it a lot here. We're gonna talk over it. We're gonna make jokes, do all the dumb shit that we do.
It's
Oh,
Bing
shit.
Bing Wahoo time.
Bing bing wahoo. Let me move my co-host's head somewhere. What is this music?
It's supposed to get you excited, bro.
I'm not.
It's Nintendo. They gotta be family friendly still. They have to have the little Lego blocks, Mega Block nonsense. They gotta still remind you that video games are still for kids and having fun.
Is this Yoshi?
Yoshi's. Yoshi has a restaurant. He sells burgers.
Yoshi
Oh,
Burger,
shit, Mario
100%
Kart
dino.
game? Oh, here we go. Mario Kart.
Bing bing wahoo.
I mean, we already knew. We already knew. Come
What
on.
did we know? I don't know. I don't know what game this is.
Oh, they already teased it. You know, the whole Mario Kart world. You know, spoilers. You know, for anybody. that doesn't
Outside
know
of
yet.
the being that you could go all around the world or whatever, because
Yeah.
they usually have a gimmick whenever they release like a Mario Kart game. Did they
Yeah.
ever talk about what is going to be the gimmick for this one? I think in 8
I see
it
a
was
lot
like
of
the
people
anti-gravity
racing.
thing.
I see a lot
Well,
of people
so
on the
far they
racetrack.
showed what? New York City, Paris. Did they show Paris? No, they showed like the. I forgot what they were saying. So, yeah, but all I know is like they showed New York City and a couple other ones.
You can
That is a
grind.
good pointer.
Look at the grinding on the wall.
The world aspect.
If you look at that, you could even do wall grind with your fucking heart. I play this video, gotta follow my. Let me start for the copyright kicks in.
This
God.
seems like a very. I mean, I haven't played the recent Mario Kart, so I have no idea if this is new stuff. This seems like more of like a Mario Party almost.
No, it's just Mario Kart with far
I'm
more
seeing-
sharper graphics.
I'm seeing a few things. that
Mario
they
Kart
added
World.
improved.
Yeah, look how big the world is actually. If you pause it, there.
I saw.
It looks like your generic JRPG world.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be one giant course.
Got
You
the
know,
snow level,
yeah, I
the
got a little
forest
everything.
level, the volcano level.
How long is this race,
the
dude?
desert level?
I want to go home. It's like the Cannonball Run.
Well, you gotta remember that they were doing the whole F-Zero 99, so maybe there's a mode that's in here for Mario Kart World similar to that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for
You know, they're not
today's
dumb.
Direct.
I think they're
I'm
dumb.
the producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm
It's
said
that,
they're not dumb?
everybody's-
the director for
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2.
I think they're dumb.
I mean,
And
We'll see later on, huh?
We'll see how dumb they are, yeah.
Design lead for Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch 2.
Why is this in French? What's going on?
Launching exclusively
French.
for Nintendo
I just
Switch.
realized.
Mario Kart
What do you think this brand
I'm not
new
French.
Mario
Throw it
Kart
down,
will
so
be like?
in your
English.
view. Alright.
A brand new entry in the
A
Mario
brand new entry into the Mario Kart series.
Dude, they added what's his name again? Chuck or whatever.
world.
The dude from Super Mario World that always throws footballs and stuff at you. I think his name was Chuck or some shit.
You mean Chuck from formerly Larry's?
Yeah.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Rain effects, dudes.
Man, they added a boo that's all
Yeah,
sophisticated.
that's a lot of
now.
racers in
And in
there.
this
English
Mario Kart
gentleman.
game,
I heard people say there's like lag issues in
you can
Mario
go off the
Kart.
racetrack and drive virtually everywhere.
I mean, I never played it online, but when I played it in person, it plays perfectly fine. I
And the
barely
classic
noticed
Grand
any
Prix,
issues.
Race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
I don't know. I never played it in its heyday when it was like
Don't
on the
sleep at the wheel.
DS and
You'll also drive
the
to
Wii
next
and the
course as part of
3DS.
the competition.
Apparently, those were like the really good version.
With 24 drivers
It wasn't
in a
bad
race,
either, honestly.
the most in series history, the
24
But the problem is,
drivers in a
because it
race.
started on the Wii U, they had to salvage it somehow. They ended up porting it to the Switch and adding like a little more characters and stages and whatnot to it to try to justify it as a quote unquote new game.
Oh.
People.
That's pretty cool.
What did I miss? What did I miss? What? What's
So the
cool?
knockout tour, you basically stop from one to another, yeah. So you do multiple courses at once.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just like on this side, yeah.
That's
There are
cool.
multiple checkpoints along the way.
That's
If
pretty
you're
cool,
below the
actually.
placement shown when you hit a
Adds a
checkpoint,
lot of
you'll
variety
be
to the game.
eliminated.
Yeah.
Can you make it all
So they're
the way to the
basically taking a
finish
cue
line?
from F-Zero 99.
Free
You can
roam.
also freely drive around this vast
Now you imagine if
world
Mario had a can of Mountain Dew instead.
Yeah.
How do you, for all the fellow gamers out there, the Doritos and Mountain Dew?
areas and routes.
Holy shit.
So
Wow.
drive wherever your heart takes you.
Wait, go back.
Drive
Was that
wherever your
Wario in
heart
gold?
You can explore
Yeah, Wario in
areas
gold.
and routes.
Hmm.
So
Pause
drive
that.
wherever you-
Yeah, nobody realized that. I like that.
And he's in the desert too.
He's in the desert too, yeah. But why are they doing that? Because isn't there isn't there a rumor been in a while that there's supposed to be a new Wario game coming out?
I'm not concerned about the game. I'm concerned about these how do I put it?
Don't say it.
Well, I
Don't
can't,
because you're a racing champion. I already see where you're going here.
I can't say it. We'll get demonetized before we even get monetized.
Yeah, we're gonna okay. You gotta
You
wait
gotta
till we.
allude to it
Yeah.
for like 3 layers of sarcasm or something.
Yeah, you gotta wait till we get the Rumble account, man. I know where you were going. All right.
I gotta blame myself for being too much of a noticer.
Also go for scenic drives
I gotta
with
just be a good person.
friends. You can take
Buy the game, consume it, feel happy for the next product. And just
Yeah,
consume
that's
it.
it, man. Call
Consume
it a
next
day.
product.
That's it.
You're right.
I'm gonna consume my next Yoshi plushie in all 8 colors.
I mean, if I'm a Mario
Any
Kart
race across the
enjoyer,
entire world
Mario Kart
starts
fan,
here.
Seems
Enthusiast,
interesting.
you might say.
World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Ah, there you
More
go.
details
Starting
about this
lineup so
title will
far.
be shared in
Yeah.
the upcoming
Millions
Mario
and
Kart World
millions.
Direct. So be on the
Um,
lookout for more
Millions
information
must
in the
buy.
future.
I'm not gonna buy this shit, bro. I'm not gonna.
No,
No,
this
you can't say that. We don't condone the P word here.
As Nintendo Switch 2.
You
Yeah,
have to
don't-
buy. You
I have to buy.
Yes, you have to buy
What's
it.
the P
You
word?
can't just be those disgusting
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new
Wait,
features
wait,
of
what?
Nintendo Switch 2.
Fucking
These
guy.
are the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
the Joy-Con
for Switch 2.
2s. Look at those. How much are those $140.
We've added it.
Wait, pause it real quick.
C button.
Because the funny thing about these Joy-Cons is everybody was freaking out because it doesn't work the same way as the old Joy-Cons where they slide in. So they click to the side of the tablet or device, however they want to like specify it. And people were having such a fit, saying that if you click it on the sides and you have a child that's aggressive, it'll break. The little chip on the side will break off.
If we get
It's
into
so
every
ridiculous.
little thing that people lose their minds over about Nintendo, we'll be here forever.
I know, but I just find it so hilarious that people were just making like all these jokes and all these dumb like all this speculation. Like for weeks, dude, when it was first released, like a couple of months.
No, they're gonna.
No, they added a C button. How could they?
But I mean, it's funny that you said that because even when the specs were first being leaked, like remember all the cases, they were showing the extra buttons, and people kept saying it was fake. And, you know, now long behold,
I mean, we've joked about it before, but we got the Switch 2, but we never got Nintendo 65. You know, we were robbed
right?
in our childhood.
We were robbed.
yeah, we were robbed. You were robbed. Yeah, you're right.
Nintendo
This
doesn't
man
really
was
make
so-
sequels to consoles. I guess like the
This dude
Super
looks so
Nintendo is probably like the
miserable,
only one,
dude.
right?
Like, he hasn't gotten any sleep, man.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
You don't sleep.
Oh no, this guy, yeah, no, he doesn't sleep at all. Look at him.
You know when he sleeps under his desk for 6 hours and he gets back up and does another 18-hour shift?
Look
Yeah,
at some
that
new
base
experiences
Japanese
it offers.
salary man lifestyle.
Uh-oh. C button. What are we gonna see?
You can tell she's actually enjoying the game because she's licking her teeth.
This
while
is a
playing.
very long take of this person. Alright, there we go. Now we can see the game you're playing.
All right, we're gonna pay you to sit here in front of the TV and you're gonna pretend to have fun.
She's having fun.
Oh, she's blasting, all right.
Yeah, this is
Look
the new
at the-
feature that they're teasing right now.
Wait, did that lady just
Game
do the bing bing
chat.
wahoo when she
Clapping?
screamed? What the hell was that?
What?
Game chat.
Did she do the bing bing wahoo when she?
No.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the big one, wow.
Oh my
The
god!
Bing Bing Wahoo is living rent free in your mind right now.
I know, right?
Pat has entered the chat.
I missed you. With this feature,
This is like
you'll
Discord,
be able
look,
to
guys.
communicate with friends and family
Basically.
while playing a game.
I mean, this feature isn't too different from what Xbox was doing back in the day with the party chats,
While
you know.
using the game chat
And I feel like
your
most
voice is
consoles
recognized by a microphone built
forgotten
into
about
the
this
system.
feature. I know it was still used in PS4. I don't know if they don't have. I don't know if they have it anymore in PlayStation 5 or maybe like the newer Xboxes. But the fact
They
that
have a thing in PS5 where someone can take control of the game you're playing.
Dude, they finally added the microphone feature inside the actual tablet. That's what a lot of people were complaining about when the original Switch came out. Like, how the hell were they supposed to talk with their friends or anybody online? And then Nintendo expected you to download some app and do it through your phone.
Oh, yeah,
It was
through
very
your phone.
archaic.
yeah.
And the worst part is they released the Switch Lite and the OLED Switch, and they still never added the microphone.
Yeah, now they've added the microphone.
But you're still behind me, right?
Look, the
we'll
microphone
see.
goes all the way to the
It can
system.
pick up your speaking voice
Yep.
clearly, even from a distance.
I hope no one sits like this when they're playing games.
All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's
What do they
noisy
call
around
this thing? The
you, your voice
engaged
will still
gamer
come through
hunched
clearly,
over
letting you chat
pose.
with ease.
Horrible for your spine. Don't do it.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld.
Does modding come into question? You know, are there actually going to be legal procedures taken? You know, because this is what they're trying to stop. Also, Nintendo doesn't like none of those mods. Some people like them. These motherfuckers don't. The Japanese don't like it at all.
I need Peach to wear nothing but,
Yeah,
but her.
and that's another thing. Like
earrings.
those non-friendly mods, you know, those non-family-friendly mods. Like that's another issue. Nintendo wasn't like. That's why I'm really looking at. Like, I don't think people really are looking at this that well.
Peach with gloves only. Sorry, we got disconnected there for a while. Am I disconnected again? Are we good?
Maybe. Are you fine? Are you ready to do this?
Are you guys seeing my screen? So we can continue with the screen sharing, amazing screen sharing stuff.
The Bing Bing Wahoo machine?
You share your screen at 5
Screen
FPS
sharing?
with your friends.
Oh, we're back. I apologize.
Yeah, we're
You
back.
Can also share
We're
your
back
game
now.
screen. Did you see
We
someone
apologize,
just go
guys.
with that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it.
You guys are just
They can do it. They can go in the dinosaur. I might have to lower the quality here so that everything doesn't die on me again.
Okay, I got it.
We'll see. We'll see. My internet
Like I
can't
said-
handle too much. What were you saying?
Party chat is nice. No, the party chat is nice. They've
Yeah.
done this before already. But now they're using the Discord capabilities.
It's so hard, right?
I don't know how many people are actually gonna do this. I really don't. I really don't.
No, you'd be surprised.
I wonder if the
People-
Nintendo online subscription is gonna cost like 3 times as much now because of all these features.
You can
Oh,
adjust the size of
yeah.
your
People
game
aren't
screen.
really a fan of that. But I'm sure the Nintendo loyalists would be
Lost, like, where'd you go?
happy about it.
Look at all these new features
Or
we won't
expand
use.
another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above
Yeah.
that wall that's to your left. You're almost there. It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do
Boy,
a
oh
little
boy.
wall
Aren't you guys
ride.
excited? You guys don't sound too excited.
So everyone
I mean,
watch them
it's just Discord made by Nintendo. What more can be said?
Price tag, man. I have a funny feeling that price tag is gonna be like 450-ish, around 500, and I'm not looking too forward. Everything's going up with the inflation. I'm telling you, it's gonna go to their heads. They might have a Sony
There's an additional button
moment with the PS3. I won't say it's gonna be $599
menu.
levels of catastrophe, but
Wait, actually, guys,
I'm telling you, man,
wall coming right now, so
I see it coming.
I'll be right back, yeah?
Nintendo has a golden goose with the Switch,
Here,
or I guess
you
we
can
call it the
quickly
Switch
and easily
One.
mute yourself
We gotta see
and
how they
watch.
price it.
And there's this.
If they could make it competitive with the other consoles, and then like more lineups of games. They
I
have to have
wonder-
like,
I wonder how
like a
many
really
like
good lineup too.
I wonder how many like poor families are gonna get some kids to Switch One by mistake.
The grandma effect. But grandma, I asked for the Switch 2. Oh, but it says Switch right here. What are you talking about? Oh my god, I already see it.
A new generation of Fortnite players will be created.
But I do love the camera.
You love the camera?
Love the camera.
Nintendo spying on me, selling my
Nintendo's
selling my
spying on me.
pics.
Selling my data. Yeah.
Oh man.
As I do questionable things in front of the television. As I put this DVD in.
I
Or
don't
go
like
on this website. Yeah, Nintendo's watching me, alright.
Yo.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen. And video
You can
chat
appear
will-
on screen.
Nintendo will watch you while you goon and keep you safe.
Watch
Here's
me.
how it looks with just the camera feed.
Goon Maxing.
Goon Maxing, yo.
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to
They'll
games
watch you
that
edge,
use your
they'll watch
camera
you
feed
clap.
like this.
You know who's gonna do this?
Go in, go in.
You know who the market is for this? Streamers.
Yeah.
Using game chat.
You knew that.
Even when
I
you're
didn't know.
apart,
No,
you can play
just thought of
games
it
and
just now.
hang out as if you were together.
I mean,
As
I-
if you were really
Let's
together.
go. We're cutting the steak together. Get hype, chat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chat while
They're
playing
really
games.
embedding the streaming culture with this system. And
Where's
it's pretty
the-
much a part of it
Where's
now
the chat?
with the
Where's the
gaming
chat
culture.
room?
Competition.
Where's the chat room? I need the chat room.
Or hold a sports
Oh, you saw that, bro?
competition
I could
between
stream Super Mario World with all the input lag
families.
to my
Anytime,
friends and to my
anywhere.
face so they could all see my score online.
They're gonna put Resident Evil 5 on the Switch too, so
What
they
did
can
you think?
watch you.
No, shit,
Rage
don't
and
tempt me.
rant.
No, don't tempt me.
Gonna put the
Another
camera
300
on.
hours in mercenaries.
Including family and friends.
Gonna get
Almost as if
angry.
you're all playing together in
Oh,
the
they're
same
gonna
Man, they're
have
showing a
this
lot of
outfit on.
Mario Kart right now. Can they show something else?
The camera you saw in
I'm
the
gonna be
trailer
on
is
there
the
teaching
Nintendo
everybody how to
Switch 2
speak
camera.
Swahili too. It's gonna be great.
I really like the camera.
Maybe that company should make a new iToy game for the Switch now. The weird PlayStation
Be available
iToy
on the
games
same day as
that came
Switch
out on the
2.
PS3. You guys remember those?
Yeah.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will
A lot of
be
those
required
companies
to
went
use
under
Game
though,
Chat.
unfortunately. when they went, they
They
got
can
bought
come
up.
back.
Since we'd like as many
come
people
back.
as possible to experience
Those teams all got
Game Chat,
dissolved.
it will be available with
They can undissolve.
for a limited
Why are you
time.
so negative?
Yeah,
We hope you'll try
what's a
it.
little
No, I'm just
bankruptcy,
saying.
man? just take out another loan and just
Game
have another
Chat
crack at
supports
it.
the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For
No
example,
camera
whether
on for
parental
you,
permission
Billy.
is always required when a child
No
wants to
camera
use
on
Game
for you,
Chat to
Mr.
play with their
Goomba.
friends.
We'd like to introduce another new
We don't want a
experience you can
Japanese
share with family
salaryman
and
watching you
friends.
play Mario.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But
Holy
on
shit!
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally.
Damn,
on
you mean
multiple
like how they
systems
used to do
using
it
just one game
on the
with
first
Game
one?
Share.
Oh, that's
As
nice.
shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share
Now make some good
compatible games with
multiplayer
others
games
who
instead
also
of
have
this
Nintendo
weird
Switch
card
2,
game.
or
And
This is funny
go.
because this isn't really anything new. They did this with the
Up to three
DS
other
with DS
systems at a
download
time.
play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you
So
can
it's
use
nice
it
that they're bringing it
to your
back.
Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Yeah, that's very nice. Now you can do your
Game Share can only be used with
your
compatible
Smash
games.
tournaments,
This
and none
feature
of the
is planned for
TOs will have the
several
game.
titles, starting with a free update
No,
for
All
so
the
you
gotta-
competitors,
oh, you have to
the
do it
competitors
in
will
one
bring the
game.
game for you.
Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it. Up next,
We'd like to
Effect
show you
added.
the Nintendo
Effect
Switch 2
added.
Yeah, they had to. Everybody's trying to like, where's the sound?
Click.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look how you put the Joy-Cons in! Holy shit!
at 7.9
Yo, you imagine they do break it? Like I was telling you earlier, trying to get the sound effect.
We're trying to get that sound effect
The
that we
system's
saw.
thickness remains the
Oh
same.
my god.
It's still as thick, ladies. Don't worry. We
With
didn't lose any
approximately
thickness.
double the pixels compared to Switch,
It's bigger
you
and
can enjoy
thick.
games in
That's
greater
how they like
detail
it.
on the
Holy
1080p
shit,
screen.
I can see the pixels.
I can see all the pixels on your.
Oh shit!
The screen
There we go,
supports
that's
up
an
to
actual selling
120 frames
point.
per second, allowing
But will
for
the game
smoother
support
gameplay
that
and
high?
supported titles.
That's kind of nuts.
The LCD
Hello, did I
screen
lose
I
you?
think
Did I
we're
lose you?
all
Are we still live?
and
Why are you
supports
still using
HDR,
LCD? I thought they was. I thought they went. They were using the
and dark
OLED.
areas of the images.
You know they have to do the Nintendo Switch OLED edition.
No, my God, they're gonna come out with the OLED later on
OLED
again.
edition,
Yeah.
$900.
Magnetic
$900.
Oh,
strong magnets
Time to take out two
controllers
loans.
firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Yes, for all the people that were worried out there, you don't have to like pull on it like a savage.
Ah!
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control
Oh.
when playing with a
I'm
Joy-Con.
not
Bigger.
gonna lie, that's actually a good point. That was actually a good selling point because the original Joy-Cons, like those buttons are
The left and
comically
right
tiny.
sticks are now
Let's
larger.
see. Yeah, they're pretty small.
Each
You gotta put, like, an
Joy-Con
awkward
2
position
controller
for your
can be
finger.
used
Up.
as a
Little bit.
I
mouse
said
to
it.
play
It's
with
true.
compatible games.
Holy
I said
mouse
it.
games,
Right
bros.
Joy-Con 2 support
Now you can
mouse
play your
buttons.
FPS.
The
Now I
mouth
can-
games are real. I said it.
You know,
By
it's
adjusting the
actually
audio
a lot
balance
better than a
between the
regular mouse.
ranges, sounds from the
Because you
built-in
have
speakers are
you have the
clearer
stick, you
and
have
more natural
buttons,
in
you have like a
handheld
right
and
click.
tabletop modes.
It's actually not bad as a mouse. Hilarious.
Can you
enough.
imagine people
It has
start
a
modding
built-in
it to use it on their computer
You can
now?
voice chat with friends
I mean,
anytime
there
via
are
game
mouses
chat.
you can buy that have a lot of
It
functionality,
also
but one with a
uses
joystick on it,
voice-sensing
that'd be kind of
technology to
nuts.
filter sounds,
I wouldn't
so
mind
your
that
voice
actually.
will come through
If my mouse had
clearly.
a joystick on it on the side.
I guarantee you they're gonna do it. Give them a few
Even if
months,
you
they'll
don't
find a
have
way to make it
surround sound system, games can
work
be
with the
enjoyed
computer.
more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were
Three-dimensional
all around
sound.
you.
Jose, how long you think it'll take for them to hack it?
I mean, let the record reflect that we do not condemn. We do not.
We do not condemn.
approve.
Your Nintendo
Yeah, we do not
Switch
approve of
will help you
piracy.
like with a large,
Piracy
sturdy
bad,
system.
okay? But
Yes, go out there and support the developers, support the companies, buy the product, get excited for next
buy
product.
Raid
Addition to the
Shadow
USB
Legends,
port found on the
buy the
bottom
new.
of the
Wasn't-
system. There's one on
Wasn't the
top.
Switch already hacked day one, if I'm correct?
There was an exploit, yes, with one of the
Yeah, they was.
Joy-Con rails that
Yeah.
if you short two of the pins, you were able to go into like a safe boot mode.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
That's what
it didn't take that long to get discovered. Honestly, it took like I want to say a few months. but that was only for the first edition Switches. After that, they started patching it up.
Yeah, that's what. It
In
was.
terms of like an actual mod chip being soldered, the thing, it depends. They have to like look into the technicalities of it, and then maybe like maybe a year or a year and a half, depending. Because usually how it goes is if it's not as comical as the first edition Switch getting hacked with the Joy-Con rail, pins shorting out, they usually have a mod chip out. Like
Let's not get so nerdy.
Not a month, or a year or two.
No, but the reason why
The development cycle.
No, the reason why I'm questioning is because now they're using magnets, and I remember one of the I forgot which Nintendo console it was, but you can modify it using the magnet if I'm correct.
Oh, it's a 3DS.
Yeah, that was the magnet trick. That was back. Yeah, I
It
remember
was
that. That
so
was
hilarious, dude. Even if you had a bricked 3DS,
yeah, you
you
can
could
turn
use
it
a
back on.
magnet. Exactly.
Turn it back on. Yeah.
All those people that bricked their 3DS trying to hack it and do all this fancy stuff, thinking that their console was dead. They should have just waited a few more years, and they could have just brought it back to life with a magnet on the fridge.
Yeah, nobody knew. Yeah, it's that nobody knew because
Because the funny part is, if you send it to Nintendo in a panic, thinking that they're gonna fix it for you, they're gonna erase everything, and they might even just give you a new one back, or something that's refurbished. So you might not even get the same one.
But guys, are you seeing here that the new console has 256 gigabytes of storage?
that should have been the standard from the very beginning. Especially
Exactly, dude. Like Nintendo has been the worst with this. Like 8 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes on the Wii U in 2012. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then the Switch comes out and it's like, oh, it's still 32 gigabyte, guys. You have to go and buy an SD card. Come on, dude. Give us at least
is very low still.
It is. I don't know. Like the standard should be 500 minimum. Like, yo, didn't the PS4 and the Xbox, but the Xbone come out with like 500 gigabytes bare minimum back in like 2013?
Yeah. To be fair, those games are bigger and they require more space, and the Nintendo games are usually smaller. But
I guess, but it's like
when you have a lot of third party, yeah, it starts to muddy the things, and
especially the Switch, dude. It sold like hotcakes. There's a bunch of third party games on it.
Yeah.
Can I interject really quick? It's funny that Jose, shut your mouth. It's funny that Jose was talking about the SD cards. And right now, I think the Nintendo Switch 2 only uses the the micro SD Express version, which is the more expensive version of the SD cards. It's only compatible with that one.
Shit. There's an Ethernet port.
Lord. If that's true.
Yeah, there's an Ethernet port, which is another good thing.
Aw, shit. Internet bros. No more adapters.
Yeah.
No. They had it for the OLED Switch, though. They had a port, too.
Yeah, but not for the regular
They even had the fan, too. I know that they're trying to make... Oh, it comes with this now, and it has like a fan to cool it off. Like, the OLED still had it.
But not my regular Switch, dude.
Oh no, for the regular Switch, those people I don't.
Yeah, we were fucked.
You gotta 4K. Just consume and pay 4K. For the ventilation and powerful cooling.
I wonder if like the 120 FPS is gonna apply to older games.
It might. They might do something similar with how the PS5 plays PS4 games.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. These companies
got a better resolution and better FPS.
With the frame rates, these companies have been fucking terrible with that shit.
Alright, when's the next Monster Hunter for the Switch 2?
I mean, if it's anything like Wilds, I'll pass.
What if they released it?
Funny enough, didn't Rise come out originally for the Switch and then it was ported to PC?
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
Yeah, so you might get lucky. They might do something like that.
Guys, I have a feeling the next Monster Hunter will be on the Switch. I'm like, no, it's not. Shut up. You're stupid. I'm like, okay. I bought my Switch, chilled out for a little while. Then the game came out. Like,
and played the waiting game and paid off.
The waiting game. Intelligent, very intelligent.
What's going on now?
My current location is actually.
Well, they're saying goodbye and it's still like.
He's inside the game.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Welcome
oh shit! Welcome to the tour of the Switch 2.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Oh no!
Is this supposed to be their version of the Mii's? The Mii's are back, bros.
Yeah, they had some other thing they showed in the other direct that we didn't cover.
This sign reads,
Where are the magnets? Oh shoot!
Where are
what
the
about
magnets?
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the
Show me
system
where the
with
magnets are.
And
Boy,
those
Oh my
magnets
God.
are inside the system.
This is very uninteresting.
No, it might not be for the hackers.
The SR buttons are made of
They
steel.
gotta know where those magnets are.
Folded
Yeah, they gotta know where
900
those
times.
magnets are. So the magnets are right there.
Maybe
It's
this
a
is
little tricky.
Maybe this is fake, and they're like, "This is where the magnets are." Wink, wink.
Alright, so like I said, how long until they figure out a magnet click with this Nintendo Switch 2?
Look, guys, you can browse X Hub on your Switch now with the mouse.
Oh, good lord.
All the gooners in the goon cave are gonna be excited about that one. Day one buy.
Can the Switch use a browser? I don't even know.
No.
No?
The reason why they didn't want to put a browser was because their previous consoles and handhelds had browsers in them. And it was an easy exploit, like hack them with software.
Yeah. They got scared.
So they just got rid of it altogether.
I mean, if they make
Again,
a
I'm not
WarioWare
giving-
game, it's gonna use all these mouse features and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you already know, man. They print millions with that one alone.
Yeah.
I think they're making a rhythm. What was it? Rhythm having game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's another
the-
game
Bringing it
that they
back,
showed
yeah.
off.
Mm-hmm. So they're not stupid, man. They know that.
So here
all
we
the-
go, the game
bootleg
cards.
stuff.
Nintendo Switch 2 game card. What are they saying here? Much faster reading speeds.
Next up is additional storage.
Told you.
Switch 2 will
It's
only
all
work
micro
with
SD.
SD express cards.
Only micro SD express cards.
Oh, it's Jover Bros.
Jover Bros.
How much do those go for?
They're pretty expensive. You want to look it up really quick on Amazon?
You can look it up while we're doing this.
Will not
Co-host.
Look at that. It won't even work with the normal
To
ones.
transfer data from Switch
man.
to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use
Right,
the system
256 gigabyte will cost you about
You
$70.
can transfer save
Jesus.
data.
A 1 terabyte will cost you $200.
Oof.
Can we pause this real quick? I understand it's not as bad as the PS Vita, but this is crazy, dude, that they're not making it backwards compatible with the older micro SD cards. Who's gonna you're gonna have to buy a console that's most likely theoretically gonna be like 400-ish, around that range, more or less. And then even worse. And then you have to pay like over 200 for an SD card for more space, dude. That's crazy.
I think what Nintendo's ultimately planning on is that if you are the premier player, you would buy the system already that has like the max storage capabilities. I'm guessing there's 56, since they mentioned that. Maybe there's another one that they haven't announced yet, maybe along the line. And you'll eventually maybe buy one of these 1 terabyte express SD cards for $200, and maybe there'll be a 2 terabyte blah blah blah, and you'll transfer over, and your games theoretically, because that's the idea. You purchase all these games on your first Nintendo Switch. Can I play it on the second one? I should be able to, so I should be able to bring all that over and play it on this system. Maybe that's what they're fucking banking on. I don't.
What about the Skyrim whatever edition released for the 18th time, and they want to play it again? All 50 gigabytes.
Yeah.
In hard textures.
Scalper Bros, buy all your micro SD cards now.
Now, oh my god, yeah.
Dude, they should.
You mean to tell me that all the scalpers are gonna buy all the SD cards, so when the Switch comes out, oh my god, I already fuck. We put it in the ether, unfortunately. Fuck.
It's too obvious not to mention it.
Yeah, it's gonna happen now. Fuck, man. So I gotta buy these now because they're gonna get more expensive.
You better do it, man. You have two more weeks.
Look at this shit.
Oh boy. I mean, we're being negative with the specs. I mean, whatever. Oh shit! Hacker cheater controllers.
Oh yeah, they're doing it also. Is this the standard moving forward? The extra two buttons on the back.
The goon right and the goon left button.
The goon right and the goon left button.
Don't use your block button on the back. That's cheating for the tournament. You cannot use block on the back. Okay, no back configuration.
No goon button.
I mean, it only makes sense. If you fucking use a controller, you're only using 2 of your 10 fingers. Like, come on. Even on keyboard, like you could add a lot more buttons for your thumbs to press.
For the
got
goon
10
purposes,
fingers now.
right?
Add all the buttons. Add 50 buttons in the back. I don't care. Audio jack.
See, this is why fighting games are dying, because they keep adding buttons and controllers, and people want to keep adding more inputs. Now they want an input for how
that's a
to
fighting game issue. I'm not gonna say we have to bend over backwards to appeal to fighting games for all
Oh,
our
okay,
peripherals.
okay. Oh, all right. I just want to make sure.
Nintendo
Fucking
Switch
mouth
2 will launch.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th,
We're very
bros.
much looking forward to the day when
Damn,
we
that's
all
really
get to
close
experience
by
it. So please
the
wait
FOMO.
just a bit longer.
Yo, you imagine that shit?
The
They have
FOMO,
a
holy
Sega
shit.
Saturn moment. They can meet the demands.
Switch 2,
Oh,
you
no.
can play 3 types of games.
3 types of games.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Nintendo.
These games take
Switch 2
advantage of
games,
the performance and features of Switch 2.
The
Okay.
performance.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay. So there are compatible games.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Switch 2
Some
edition?
games that were
What?
released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that
Oh,
offer
no.
things like improved visuals,
Oh, no.
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's actually
Now,
pretty good.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch
So, what if I have a Switch 2 that's a Switch game that has, like, whatever the fuck you
2
just said?
edition
What's it
and
called?
more.
A Switch 2 edition. Do I gotta buy the new Switch 2 edition for the new features? I think that's what he fucking
Probably, yeah.
I think that's what he meant.
Probably. So we're
boy.
doing champion editions. This is what Nintendo's doing. They're taking a playbook out of Capcom's. You know?
Pay for your
like,
product
it all
again.
comes full circle.
Pay for your product
Get
one
excited
more
for new
time.
product, man.
Oh my god.
I'm
dude.
telling you, it's gonna get to the point where you're not gonna own to rent to buy the games.
I mean,
then you
it's
gotta
already
keep
like that
renting.
for some.
Yeah.
They got
You gotta
the
rent,
Xbox
rent,
thing.
rent.
What's it called?
You will
Xbox
own
Play?
no games. You will just be happy and bing bing wahoo.
Bing bing wahoo. That's it,
Now,
man.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2
But I
edition
need
of Super Mario
Mario.
Party Jamboree.
You don't understand.
Please take a look.
But my bing bing wahoo, bro.
How
You
many
don't
times are they
understand.
gonna
I need
How many
I
times are they
need the
gonna
new
put this?
Peach amiibo for the Mario Kart World.
Yo, drink every time they do this.
No, I'll be drunk by now. I'll be fucking drunk.
Super
It's like-
Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Oh my god. We know!
audio recognition,
Oh, this is a game feature we're talking
more
about. Okay, okay.
expressive rumble,
What game is this? Something Jamboree?
and gameplay that uses a
Mario
camera
Kart
and
Jamboree. Not Mario Party,
all
sorry,
of
Mario
which can
Party.
be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out
Well, they're
three
so
new and
excited. They came out of
updated
their little
modes.
warp pipe to dance, guys.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can
See,
join the
this
festivities.
Direct
Yo,
would have been more
can you
realistic.
imagine if Nintendo's just watching all these people on these dumb cameras and just taking like all these analytics and everything and doing all this research? Like
Oh, they are.
how excited are they to cut this piece of steak with the
Not-
Joy-Con?
Somewhat excited, very excited, not very excited at all.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And just imagine when they get to really see their fan base, who they really are. You know, the people
Oh,
with
shoot.
the funny flags and so forth.
The funny
Oh,
flags.
shoot.
Cannot recognize your face. I'm in a fursuit! Fuck you, Nintendo!
Yeah. What are they gonna do with those
So you
analytics?
can experience
Oh,
all
he
the
got a star, look at
reactions
that.
and
Mm.
emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the
this
party
is,
online.
Man, I hate this so much.
No, Mario, you can't do that. You can't just genocide people with the bullet bill and the Mushroom
imagine?
Kingdom.
You imagine like you're playing and
Bowser
then
will
like
bring you
someone
on
walks in the
stage
background
too.
like half naked.
Hit blocks
It's like
to
your
collect
grandma.
Oh,
those
shoot.
coins.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait.
Your voice.
Oh, I'm gonna play this
And
Twitch game with
compete
my
in other
viewers on
mini
Nintendo. They
games
got the
using
cameras
full body
on.
movement and sound.
They
It's like, bro, I
flashing.
think your roommate just walked by with no towel on.
With the safety bar
shit.
lowered and secured,
Oh,
you're
man.
off.
Jose, you're
I
gonna
feel like
love
there's
this
gonna be a
video.
lot of
Shoot down
parental
enemies
complaints
while
with
you
this
feel the
console and the
bumps and
camera
rumbles
shit,
of the
and they're not gonna
Roll
like
around it.
engage with the parental controls or whatever the hell.
Lola Rowdy and
When
Jose.
you enter a
Lola
fight,
Rowdy.
a mini game will begin. There's
It's
a
not good
bouldering
enough,
game
though.
where
I
two
need my
players
combos.
each control an arm.
You need your
And
combos.
one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Spray
Did
painting,
you
that's
just
illegal.
assume that bomb's gender by painting it pink?
How quickly can you reach the station?
Bow bomb, not like this.
From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls,
Man, karaoke night with Bowser.
biggest party yet.
I mean,
is
all this
getting
stuff is like
even
cool.
bigger. Super Mario
not-
Party Jamboree,
This is
Nintendo
adorable.
Switch 2
For the
edition,
children.
plus Jamboree TV.
This is what they
launches on
want.
Nintendo
You would
Switch
want a
2
product like this for
May 4th.
I'm so black pilled. I'm like looking at it
Nintendo Switch
like
2
in the worst
players
possible
who already
light.
own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo
I really
Switch
don't
2
like the
edition
camera stuff.
plus Jamboree TV.
You imagine like
by
we gotta play a
purchasing an
jamboree. It's
upgrade
like I don't want to
pack.
turn my camera on. I'm obese. It's like no, you
Please look
have to.
forward to a new Mario
Well, I'm
Party
self-conscious.
episode.
I'm obese.
You
I don't
can
want to
see
put the
each other's
camera on.
reactions while
And
playing.
now obese
Let's
Becky
continue
has been
presenting
bullied
some
into
more
not playing
Nintendo Switch
jamboree.
2 edition games.
Oh my lord.
Goodness, can you imagine that? A whole generation of bullying because the Switch and the $250
Nintendo Switch
micro
2
SD
editions
card
of The Legend
express.
of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and
Becky
frame
tried to
rates,
avoid the bullying by buying the Switch 2 so
and
she could
also
be in the
support
in crowd.
HDR.
But then forced her to play with her camera on.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I have to make that dumb joke. I'm sorry.
no, it's not a problem. But you did point out a good point something out. You know, are the parents going to be a little concerned with a camera watching their children at all times? You know,
They
Are they really
should
gonna
be
trust
and
in
set
the
everything
Oh,
up
they
correctly.
already have a smartphone. They're already being watched. TikTok,
Never
and
mind. You have a point.
Instagram,
Never mind.
Roblox.
very intelligent.
See,
Very
I didn't,
intelligent,
even, I didn't even consider all this. You're right. They're already being watched
Yo,
by
it's
everybody in the
over,
world.
bros.
intelligent Jose. They're already being watched. They don't give a fuck.
Which makes
Yeah,
Yeah, let the
camera,
Japanese
whatever.
do
There's
it.
cameras everywhere.
so
Whatever.
you can play with smooth,
The business
higher
Japanese
definition graphics.
salaryman watching you to get analytical data on the games you play is nothing
Get even more
compared
out of your adventures
to the
using Zelda Notes.
glow in the darks doing it to you.
This
glow
new
in the
feature
dark.
can be accessed
Yeah,
via
the
Nintendo
night
Switch
lights.
on smart devices.
The night lights.
The NSA
It's a
backdoor on the
game-specific
Switch
service
2.
that's exclusive to the
Oh my
Switch 2
God.
editions.
You imagine they're in cahoots? They already have it implanted in the camera, bro.
Help guide you to various
It's over.
locations, like shrines,
While you over there bing bing wahooing, playing karaoke night with Waluigi, they're watching you.
There was a
They're probably
domestic
laughing at
abuse
you like-
event that was prevented by the use of a Switch 2 in the household.
You know, am I gonna be able to connect my
You can share
Nintendo
your
alarm mode
creations
to the
using QR
Nintendo
codes
Switch
and
2?
send them
Ah,
to
very,
another
very
player to
intelligent
create in
question.
their
We're gonna have to find out that in the next 50 minutes, I bet.
You know,
What are we
So
watching here?
Nintendo-
Yo, you're
It's
right, man.
not-
This whole thing just feels like an episode of Dragon Ball Z, dude.
We
This
hope
drags
these
on.
features will make your adventures even more
What is
enjoyable.
what are they showcasing here? I don't even know. We were talking
This is
over it.
Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda, bro.
They're shilling you the Legend of
Kirby
Zelda
and the
Breath of the
Fairy
Wild
Tail
Again?
will be able to
It's gonna be the
enjoy
Skyrim of our generation.
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved
Oh
graphics
shit!
and
They
frame
bring
rates.
Kirby back.
Look, you gotta buy the new edition for Kirby to get the Star-Crossed World
This
DLC.
story takes place in the
Fuck you.
Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Hmm.
We hope you're looking forward to
See,
Kirby's
Sakurai is
new
very
adventure.
intelligent, you know. He understands, you know,
Did he even work
platform
on
games.
this?
Of course he did.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Oh, no.
will have both a
Metroid
Nintendo
Prime.
Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Oh no. Metroid Bros, no. Did you watch the other trailer?
In addition
No, I
to
didn't.
standard
To be honest.
controls, you
Oh,
can
look,
use
you can play with a mouse.
controls
Look at
for
that.
intuitive gameplay on
Nice.
Switch 2.
Believe it or not, actually, the
Plus, you
Metroid
can
Prime
explore
trilogy
the
plays
immersive
extremely
world
well with the
4K at 60
Wiimote on
frames per
Wii.
second, or
It's a
enjoy
preferred way to
smoother
play,
action in full HD
so I can see
at
why they would bring it
120
back.
frames per second.
I mean, that's crazy
Choose
to
from
do
these two modes,
the
both of
mouse
which
thing
support
now.
HDR, based on your preference
Kinda like
and
that a
play
lot.
style. Plus,
Pokemon.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only
All right, let's see if
receive a
Game
Nintendo
Freak is gonna
Switch
be
version, but a Nintendo Switch
competent
2
enough to
edition as
actually make
well.
another open world
By taking
game
advantage of
where the
the power of
graphics and
Switch 2,
textures and the
you
NPCs
can
and everybody
enjoy your
doesn't glitch out and like underperform.
Look at the Nintendo
Enhanced
Switch.
resolution, but only on the Switch 2 version. Okay, guys.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bros. If you have the Switch 1 version, you're out of luck.
You're out of luck.
Better get those
Oh,
micro SD express cards now.
Where's my Switch 2 version of Monster Hunter GU?
We hope
Oh, but you can get the upgrade pack.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Yeah, but it's only for the Switch 2.
I meme about it, but if they actually did announce it, I might be like, oh.
No, but apparently if you buy the game and it comes with the upgrade pack, you can use that version to play it on the Switch too. If you
Oh, so you don't have to buy it again?
Yeah, that's why
Oh,
it was showing it all.
Okay.
Some of them come with the upgrade pack.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they're gonna release new versions of the game, obviously, where you can play on the Switch and Switch too. I'm guessing.
Oh shit, guys, we can use it as a mouse.
Yeah, this is the new Rocket game right now. I kind of like this one.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yo, can you
Wheelchair
imagine
basketball.
doing that? Look at all these motions you have to do. I could just imagine the person is gonna get carpal tunnel syndrome doing this nonstop.
Your index finger is gonna cramp up. Drag and drop.
Oh yeah.
Drag and drive, guys. This is the Rocket League killer.
I don't want to hear anything about Nintendo not being inclusive. Look at that. The handy capable people have their own game, and they can have an amazing.
This looks annoying to play.
I'm telling you, your wrist is gonna hurt after a while doing this.
My wrist, bro. Becky's enlarged wrist. She's gonna get cramped up.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like the Mario Party 1 fiasco on the N64, where people were getting like a bunch of like marks and skin torn off on the palms of their hands playing all those mini games.
The little joystick in the middle went limp after the first month that you playing Mario Party. Oh, that was cool.
Nah, that was cool. Yeah, that was cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty cool.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use
In
both
Drag and
Joy-Con
Drive.
controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Damn, that looks annoying to
Hope
play
you're
though,
looking
man.
forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using
Does it
dual
look
mouse
annoying?
controls.
Maybe it's because you're an
It
old
do-
man,
it-
but for
It
the
does look
children,
annoying,
it probably
like-
looks exciting. It
For
looks
like
exciting.
5 minutes, I'd be
For
like,
the
oh, this is
children, you
this is
expect
cool.
the Generation Alpha children punch screens to do all these motions?
Elden Ring! Woo!
Oh my god.
Where's
Absolutely.
Elden Ring bros?
Oh my god. Who cares? Of course they were gonna bring Elden Ring to the Nintendo Switch.
It's Elden Ring time.
Oh my god. What, the graphics are better now?
Look at the graphics.
No, it's not even about the graphics, bro. You could take it on the go,
Elden Ring.
and you could use your mouse
Elden Ring
Joy-Con
at
to
the
play.
dentist office. Can you imagine?
Elden Ring at the Delta.
Hold on, I gotta beat this
You're
boss.
getting a root canal in the middle of a boss fight.
Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Alright, do we need to see this?
What, Hades 2?
Did you guys
It's
play
up to
the
you.
Did you guys play Hades?
No.
I have it, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it.
I tried and I got bored very quickly.
Is it that bad?
It's not bad. It's just I didn't find
Not
it
as
that compelling.
engaging.
Uh-oh. Who's this guy? Oh no.
Capcom presents.
Is this Street Fighter 6 for the Switch 2?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know it. You know it.
We are bringing Street Fighter 6. Oh my god. I need crossplay with the Switch 2 and the Switch. Is that a new UI? What the fuck?
Yeah, special match.
Oh, that's like a special thing? Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
Fighters
26
Edition.
slime characters.
Where's
Yeah, laying
Elena?
in the middle. He's right in the middle. Go back.
Where's the 3D model?
Go back and you'll see it.
What, wait, they actually showed her? It was just art.
Pause it. No, you'll see it. Yeah, her art's right there. Pause
That's
it.
art!
Yeah, but she's coming out. That's why they're showing
Shut
it.
your
If you
mouth.
buy this, you get both.
Shut your mouth.
All right. Yeah, she's there. You see her.
I said 3D model and you said go back. There's no 3D model there.
Yeah, but they already showed her off. She's coming out, and they're doing it. I guess, and as an exclusive release.
Oh shit! What's
But-
this?
Not exclusive, but
Holy shit! I was thinking about buying this. Is this what I think it is?
What is this?
Damn, what the fuck was the name of that game?
Was Zone of the Enders?
No. Oh, this is something else. It looks like it though. It has like the same art style. Damn, what the fuck is it called? It's by Platinum Games.
Oh.
You guys probably know what I talk about. I'll pull it up.
Vanquish?
Yeah.
No, it's not Vanquish.
I was thinking about buying that game recently. It's on Steam.
No, it's actually really good. I would recommend it. Vanquish is.
It is. Good game.
Damon X Machina Tactic Scion.
Damon X Machina.
Damn, I thought it was Vanquish.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo
Split
Switch.
Fiction.
The game is a story about
This game was really R-worded.
Wasn't this the guy that told Todd Howard that he was a cuck?
Alright, never mind. Maybe it's based.
And then yeah, he's also the one that what's the guy that does the award show?
Is that the reason that we don't have Elder Scrolls 6? He just hasn't been able to recover from being called a cuck.
Yeah, I guess from this guy. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Our favorite company, EA. Here we go. Oh shit! Drag the mouse to control the ball.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god.
First in the Wizarding.
We're
For
bringing
all the
this to Switch
millennial
2.
women
We're
out
bringing
there.
this to Switch 2. We're bringing this to Switch 2. Oh, there you go. There's your Tony Hawk.
Oh shit.
We were just talking about this a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's Tony Hawk. Man.
There it is. Revealed.
There's a special SpongeBob stage in the Tony Hawk game.
Oh, I can play as Squidward?
Yeah, apparently you can play as one of the SpongeBob characters. That's the rumor.
Kind of
Oh, for
based.
Squidward and day one buy for me.
Yeah, day one buy. I'm not gonna front. Yeah.
Introducing
SpongeBob
Nora.
escape. Yep. A few moments later.
Oh, there you go. Squidward's house. Squidward confirmed.
Yeah, you're in Bikini Bottom.
Now, where's the Krusty Krab?
Squidward
Yeah, so
confirmed.
So the rumor is that you play as one of the SpongeBob characters.
Nice.
Hello, flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination.
Hitman, that's a violence game. You can't put that on the Switch, dude.
No, you can't put that on the Nintendo Switch 2 because it's a family-friendly console.
Nah, man, Hitman's a good game. That's a family-friendly game.
That guy was just
Don't ever
Dad
forget that we got to
When
see.
Dad plays in front of his son.
We got to see Bayonetta's butt in Bayonetta 2 on the Nintendo Wii U.
That's right, exclusively.
Exactly.
Absolutely correct. Very base of Nintendo for doing that. Uh-oh.
More gun bullet games. Oh no. It's not good. Not good, family bros. Family friendly.
Uh-oh. Is this who I think it is?
Ba, 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 ba. Johnny English.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Is he gonna get cucked in this one too?
Yo, bro, but that's not rare. Where's my golden eye, though?
I'll say this really quick about the that 007 project, because Nintendo's been very vocal about that. They've been wanting to at least capture the essence of like the older what was it, the James Bond games, GoldenEye, as a first person shooter product. Because you gotta remember, Nintendo doesn't have a FPS system on their console, and you see Call of Duty and everything else on these other games, and like they're Fortnite and everything else. Yes, so they're hoping that if they, and this is probably gonna be multi-platform, unfortunately, but the fact that they showed it off on Nintendo, it's supposed to have like the nostalgia effect, like, oh, you know, it's just the new GoldenEye, the Nintendo exclusive, you know. So maybe Nintendo has something up their sleeve. No, I don't fucking
man,
know.
this franchise is gone.
But they've been
has
saying
gone
that
to
for a
shit.
while now. Yeah. Oh my god. Do you want
Casino
Idris
Royale was a
Elba
good
as
movie, and
GoldenEye?
then everything else was like absolute horseshit.
Who do you want? Do you want Idris Elba as
No.
a 007? Do you want what's the other guy? The karate guy. What's his
I
fucking
want
name?
none of them.
Michael. You want Michael J. White as a
I want
007?
none of them. How about that?
What about give me another one. What was the dude from what was the fearmonger's
Michael
name?
B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Do you want him as 007?
No.
You mean Wallace from The Wire?
Wallace? Yeah, you want Wallace from The Wire?
I want I want Val Kilmer as Double Off.
Oh no.
Man, shouts out to
Too
him.
soon.
Too soon.
Too soon, bro. Too soon, bro.
I'm your Huckleberry. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. All right, let's move along
He was
now.
one of the best Batmans ever.
Yeah, I like that
World's
movie.
favorite spy is coming to Nintendo
It's
Switch
better
2,
than the.
so
I like it
stay
better than
tuned.
the George Clooney one. That's for damn sure.
Ooh.
The story of light and shadow that
Of course, man. Remember the time he pulled out a bad credit card and Arnold was just saying all the cringy ice cream?
returns, remastered in high definition.
That's the only good part of those movies. Fucking Arnold.
The Raven default commands.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
I think the only base part of that movie is when they're
Everybody
all
chill.
in the cave. And they're singing the Snow Miser song.
Snow
I like
Miser
that
song?
part. Yeah, from the
I don't even remember
claymation, Rankin Bass claymation Christmas.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s and 70s.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, Jose's an oldie. He's an old man.
Ryuga Gototsu Studio. Oh.
The new Yakuza, you already know they had to bring that back.
Yakuza 0.
Director's cut.
I mean, all Yakuza games are bad. Good. Not bad.
What was that?
Triggered me, bro. How dare you? I actually like
All
these
Yakuza
games.
games are bad. Quote this man.
No, they're actually really good. I meant to say they're good. I'm sorry, Pop.
Let the record reflect that they're actually good.
No, they are good.
And our co-host here was just like having a brain fart moment.
We'd like to show a game being
I was.
developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Collaboration with Nintendo. Hyrule Legends 3.
Aw, yeah.
Uh-oh. AAA
You were
Game
right.
Studio. Why would you name your game studio that? AAA Game Studio.
When the Zonai, who descended
Why not?
from the heavens,
The Zonai
joined
Bros.
hands with the Hylians, who dwell
Yeah,
in
this is a
the
new
south.
Hyrule Legends.
Their union led
Oh,
to a
I was
great and
I was right.
prosperous kingdom.
Yeah, told you.
Okay.
But in time,
Yeah, these are the people that did Dynasty Warriors. It's KOE Tecmo.
a war was
Unspeakable evil.
one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back.
Damn,
in
this
time.
goat dude is really putting a tent in my jeans.
So that's
Well, they did a whole graphical rehaul. Looks really nice.
must mean this really
It looks just like the other Zelda games. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, but I like that. Because they stylized it with the modern Zelda games, and now it's Dynasty Warriors, but with Zelda characters.
Yeah,
And I like Dynasty Warriors.
But
So
Link
you
won't
know.
be in this, right? Because this is a prequel.
Nah, I think he will, if I'm right. Does he, Jose? Story-wise, is he in this or no?
Ooh.
They said it's a prequel. Or is this, yeah, or something. Yeah, look at those characters. a bunch of
I'm
weird
gonna hold you, but I'm
characters.
not even the biggest Legend of Zelda fan. Like I barely play the games.
Age of Imprisonment.
Metroid and the other stuff.
Yeah, I fell off for Zelda. Tears, the new Switch games turned me off. I was like, this is not Zelda. It's like whatever.
That was
And the last
I get
one
the
played was,
appeal,
like,
but it's not for me.
Twilight Princess.
It's being
That was
developed by
ages
Koei
ago.
Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the imprisoning war.
I don't know why
which
they
took
did
place
this
in
without
Hyrule
Link.
long ago.
It seems like an odd choice.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Like that's your
You
that's
can
your
continue
Spider-Man
to
of the
enjoy
franchise.
Nintendo
You gotta
Switch
put him in the front
Online
every
on
time.
Switch 2.
Nah, not really.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion
It's gonna
pack,
sell regardless.
you can enjoy a new membership
You say
benefit
so.
exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
I will.
Please take a look at this transition.
Holy heckin' GameCube, bros. Is that my GameCube intro?
Nintendo Switch Online
Melee Bros.
Melee,
How we
yup.
feel about this one?
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube.
Now you can break your
Where's
wrist
the-
on Melee.
Here are the titles.
Where's the Melee games?
Damn,
A
2001.
Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The
What a
Legend of
comfy
Zelda,
game.
The Wind Waker.
Not a good game, but it was comfy.
Transcending history.
Oh shit!
A tale of souls and swords.
Alright, kinda based.
In this 3D weapons-based fighting game, each
Now where's my Melee?
and Link.
Can they put Spawn and Heihachi in there too?
Soul Calibur 2.
Nope.
Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speed.
I'm sure those companies wouldn't mind
F-Zero GX, the last good
putting all
F-Zero
three,
game.
all three of the guest characters in Soul Calibur 2. I'm sure they wouldn't mind, honestly.
Machine customization and story mode. Get ready to
Probably like another version of developer version of that game.
That would be nice.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Because like Todd McFarlane owns Spawn, and then
Enjoy these classic games
Bandai
with clearer image quality and higher resolution
for
than the
Heihachi.
original releases.
Yeah.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I'm like half paying attention to what's going on.
Added in the future.
No, she's throwing all the. It's all the Nintendo games that's gonna be released.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yo, look at the
No Melee.
Chibi Robo right now goes for an extreme amount online, and the
Yeah.
fact that it's gonna come out digitally, yo, all the people that were scalping that game are gonna be in.
Yep, they're pissed.
No.
Prices are going down.
Scalper
Prices are
Bros
going
not
down.
like this.
Will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button.
Oh, that's
to
actually
quickly
a
access
controller they're
game
adding.
chat.
Oh.
The Nintendo GameCube controller.
It's not gonna go for 150 bucks.
available for Nintendo
Scalpers are gonna
Switch
pick this one up
Online
too.
users, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Scalpers are gonna yank those out of
It's
the
not
market.
looking too good. The controllers, the micro SD card express. Yikes.
We hope you're looking forward to the Nintendo GameCube.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay,
Oh man, it's gonna be a shit show.
Where's my Need for Speed Underground 2 Switch GameCube edition for the Switch 2?
Oh, we're doing math.
Yeah, like Brain Age.
Deltarune. What the hell's this fucking game title called? I don't remember.
Undertale.
Undertale, yeah, there you go. Sakurai loves this guy.
I mean, it's just super primitive graphics. I'm not gonna lie.
People love this game, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna knock them.
It's just it just pays homage to NES. That's it. A lot of those games pay homage to NES.
Actually, it's called Mother in Japan and Earthbound in the US.
Who gives a flying shit?
Borderlands 4.
Earthbound 64 is never gonna come out. All right, there's never gonna show that data. They deleted it.
Just keep pouring salt on their wounds.
Yeah, fuck those nerds.
I really want to like these games, and then I play them, and then I get bored like halfway through.
Yo, didn't the movie bomb that came
The
out?
movie was horrible. Let's not
It was
talk
dog
about the
shit.
movie. Let's pretend that didn't exist.
Shit, I know Gertz is hype right now, seeing a new
Oh,
Civilization.
shit.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Yep.
But do they have the
Warframe
Swahili
Bros.
song?
Establish an empire
Bye-bye.
throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7
Mouse
launched
controls,
the same
bros.
day as
I could
Switch
really play Civilization using the mouse.
already own the Nintendo
Now I
Switch
can really
version.
play Path of
You can
Exile 2
experience
on the
mouse
Switch
controls
2.
on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
It's not really.
And we have even more news.
Like I'm trying it with the Switch 1 Joy-Con. It's not that comfortable. I mean, it's for a short period of time.
Final announcement for today.
We're gonna see our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, on the Nintendo Switch 2.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
That means we're gonna see John Cena. We're gonna see CM Punk. We're gonna see LeBron James for all the edgelords.
Like to hold the Joy-Con in like a mouse position. I feel like your hand will get cramped up after a while. Like holding a mouse is a much more relaxed position for the hand. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be enjoyable long term for people. Probably going to come out with a.
No, I'm telling you, they're going to have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Introducing the Switch mouse. There's a reason why the mouse is designed the way it is, because it's ergonomic.
Watch. If there's somebody out there, they should be commissioning all these like carpal tunnel gloves that you gotta wear and stuff. They make a killing.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Hi, Dave.
Damn, bro, everybody so far got the homeless man beard.
Enter the dungeon 2.
Dodge countless
All
bullets
Gungeons.
named for the Gungeon
Bullets?
steps in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in
Roguelike
new 3D
shooter
art style.
sequel.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
You don't sound excited.
That guy sounds out of it. Good lord.
Excited to show you more.
Look at the planet of the carrots.
This is our what the hell is that game called? Damn, I don't even remember. I don't know. My brain is not working fully right now.
Wow, absolutely terrible.
What
It's
the
the
hell was
planet
that
of the
game called?
carrots. What, a ratcheting
No,
carrot?
no, it was the space game for the PlayStation that like bombed and then it like did really well.
Oh,
after
No
a
Man's
couple years.
Carrot?
Yeah, No Man's Sky. Is this the No Man's
you
Sky
mean-
killer?
No, it's No Man Carrot. It's the carrot planet.
Carrot.
With carrot aliens. Star Seeker. Now if they messed up, man, should have called it Carrot Planet. They messed
Star
up.
Seeker.
Terrible name.
Evolver Digital.
Should have called it Planet Carrot.
We are delighted to bring the
Cyberpunk for the Switch. Is that gonna run on that console?
Cyberpunk 2077
Maybe.
is an open
Barely, probably.
Oh no. Is this footage from the Switch 2?
No, I doubt it. Highly doubt it.
It doesn't even say it. They don't even have it in the tiny text on the bottom. Or...
Added effect. There's your Idris Elba. There it is.
2077 Ultimate Edition
You made an
comes to
appearance.
Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Hey,
Konnichiwa, dude.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate 2 Part 3 of the Switch 2.
発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを
How many
Are
Final
they
Fantasy
actually?
games?
Are they gonna finish this fucking franchise? I don't think the last
20
one
年
did
以上
that
の
well.
時を経て再
How many episodes have they done so far?
新しい
Two, right?
2 many.
How many are left?
They're gonna. By the time they're done, they're gonna remake the first part again.
シリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Insane. I'm not gonna know what to do.
Sephiroth, Elden Ring, Cyberpunk. It's over, PC bros. Your reign of terror has ended.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess.
Yeah. I wish that game was cooler. I don't know. Maybe it is cooler, and I'm just bad. Hollow Knight 2025. People have been waiting for that one. It's finally coming this year. It's gonna be like December 31st or some shit.
Oh, shit.
My Hollow Knight sequel, ah. Wild Hearts. Wait,
Wild
what?
Hearts.
A Wild Hearts S?
Looked like a fake Monster Hunter.
It's a new. Yo, no, yeah, it is. Huh? Is this a sequel?
I guess.
It looks like the same. Why do they call it S? What a stupid title.
Tell me.
Room
Factory. Guardian of Arms.
Oh, here's your Marvel.
Marvel
brand, dude.
Cosmic Invasion. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's cute.
Pass. Pass. Star Wars Outlaw. Oh no. Oh no, Ubisoft, why? Where's Assassin's Creed Shadows? We need that on the Switch too.
Nobunaga's Ambition, Awakening.
You're ahead of us for some reason. Are you? I think you're watching me. I paused it. You're watching it. Fast Fusion.
Fast Fusion. Shadow of the Labyrinth.
Oh yeah, this is the
Rado
Pac-Man. This is the Pac-Man game.
Which one?
The what is it called? Shadow Labyrinth. That's a Pac-Man game.
Pac-Man game?
Yeah, it's like a re-envisioning of like the Pac-Man universe or whatever.
Oh, so this is the people that did the so they're the ones that's responsible for the short. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. The damn, I don't remember the names for anything these days. What's going on?
The secret what was it? The secret episode?
Secret level. There you
Yeah,
go.
secret
Fortnite.
level.
Fortnite. Oh shit. All right. This is base.
Arcade Archives 2. Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer.
Tamagotchi.
Bringing back the Professor Layton, the Tamagotchi, Human Fall Flat. It's a little bit of everything.
I mean, that's a very enticing library of different stuff. Hopefully, it
We've
all
shown
runs
a lot
well.
of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
What are we getting here, bros?
Is this it? Yeah, oh yeah, this is it.
What is this?
You'll see.
Bloodborne on the Switch. Castlevania?
You'll see.
This is Castlevania.
I give you my blood. I give you my life.
Uh-oh.
Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Hands.
Yes, but where's the gameplay?
What?
Yeah. This is it.
Huh?
Yeah, this is it, bro. Pretty gay.
What the fuck?
You asked me.
What?
Oh, that's right. You didn't see anything. You didn't spoil anything for yourself. I did.
Is this Bloodborne 2? Is it actually happening?
Uh-oh. We're going to have time
Wait,
for
they
you to
don't
get
own
the
Bloodborne,
Switch
so this has to be a
and
new
that
IP.
Micro SD card express.
Uh-oh. This is a new IP. That guy looks cool. They're definitely going for that Bloodborne feel. Miyazaki, you weirdo. What are you doing? Cumborn. Now I am the vampire.
Now I am the gooner.
Yeah, it's me coming out the goon cave every night.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Well, Sony, you didn't want to re-release your Bloodborne. It's too late now.
Man,
Get the fuck,
Nintendo
Sony.
beat them once again.
Odd that they're like showing so much.
The moon tears will flow for one,
They have to show a lot.
and one alone.
Dusk Bloods. Bloodborne 2 bros. It's time. I bet people threw a fit seeing this on the Switch.
No, it's not fair. I don't want to pay the $200 for the micro card express.
Umbasa. Only on Switch 2.
Damn.
What you just saw.
Oh, I have to see the Seething now. I have to see it. Oh no. You got your Bloodborne locked on the PS3, PS4, PS5. Now you're gonna have your Bloodborne 2 locked on the Switch 2. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I already can imagine the shitstorm that's happening right now. Holy shit.
It was a brand new game.
I wasn't as excited, to be quite honest, but I understand why people were. I mean,
oh my god.
There were rumors of it for quite some time about a Souls-like game coming out for the Switch. Don't forget, this was rumored for a while.
Really?
Yeah. You know, back in like the rumor mills when they were throwing shit out, people thought this was fake. You know, but like one interesting thing is that they're saying this game is a multiplayer only. This Bloodborne game. It's gonna be multiplayer only. So it's gonna be your Fortnite.
How's that gonna work? Because it's a portable console. How's that multiplayer only? I think you're lying.
Yeah, I am lying.
You're lying and you're half asleep.
Game by From Software.
Not even excited for the Bloodborne Vampire Edition.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't plan on buying a Switch 2, and I don't think I will.
No, he is.
No.
Come back to June 2025 is gonna be the first one online.
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank
I don't
the
jump
developers
through
who
hoops to
appeared
play
today,
FromSoft games
as
anymore.
well as our publishing and development partners.
What do you mean, man?
Who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
So is that a dig at Sony? It's like, fuck you, Sony.
Next, please take a look at this.
Probably.
Holy shit.
Imagine they got mad because Sony came out of nowhere and said like, actually, the PS2 we found like 5 million more sales. The Switch will never catch up. They've been seething and coping about this last year or two.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts 5? Is that a new Mario game, bro? Oh, Kirby.
Yeah, this is it, the new one. It looks really, really good. I like it. But it's just like...
You can do it, Kirby. I believe in you.
I don't know how to feel. Like I said.
You're half asleep. I don't know how you feel.
I don't know how to feel.
Kirby. Did we really need that, like, 1 minute intro of him on the start?
Of course.
They gotta pad out that runtime.
Yep.
Oh my god, look at Kirby and his Kirby's friends. Kirby Air Ride. Oh no, competing with
they're bringing
Mario
it back
Kart
again?
sales.
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Yeah, they had a similar game on GameCube.
Ah, okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, Sakurai Bros
The
were
man
back.
himself.
We
No
finally took a break from Smash.
No Smash Bros, it's over.
Kirby Air Ride.
It's
which
over.
originally released on
Nintendo
the
finally let that man out of the Smash cave. He can make other games now.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
I don't know. Is it gonna be like F-Zero 99? You know?
Please take a look.
So I can't be too excited, you know? You gotta be careful with the Japanese. I'm watching them from far.
Damn, bro, you sound so demoralized. Everything's like demoralizing you.
Uh-oh, bros. Is this Bloodborne 3? Can't take any more Bloodborns on the Switch. Are there Switch games that have been emulated? I don't know. This is a weird time to bring this up.
If you could emulate them on PC, yeah. There was a whole court case about that. How Nintendo had to like stop the people that were working on the emulator.
I guess Bloodborne and Bloodborne 2 will be on PC somehow. That someday.
Uh-oh. Jose, sing the Donkey Kong rap, bro. We got it.
BK. Donkey Kong.
He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. That's the only Kong that matters.
Donkey Kong. This looks a lot better than the King Kong game.
But can I smash the Joy-Cons like the Congo drums from the GameCube game?
My bloody wrists protected the Switch controller from getting damaged as I punched the walls. Playing Donkey Kong. Alright, but is it voiced by Seth Rogen?
No.
Maybe. They're going back just to do all the grunting.
How long has it been since they brought a Donkey Kong game to modern console?
Do you want to include Tropical Freeze, because that's the one that they've been actually no, it's not even Tropical Freeze anymore. It's the country keep pouring to everything.
Yeah. I'm saying like a proper sequel at least.
They haven't made a new one since Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
Sexy Kong.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I'm surprised it took Nintendo this long to make a quirky name like that. It's funny, he did the monkey thing.
I like that. Fuck
That
you.
was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Donkey
With
Kongo
incredible
Bonanza.
strength, smash through enemies, walls,
Smash.
the ground,
Wreck-It Ralph the
and
game.
just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
You're welcome. The
To
Japanese is so
recap,
awkward.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Well, what do you guys think?
Finally,
I mean, you want to know my honest thoughts?
Yeah, what are your honest
Yes, Mr.
thoughts?
Demoralized Man.
I mean, I'm a little concerned. I don't know if you heard about my conversation earlier with Jose when we were talking about the license keys.
The
You know,
what?
behind
You're gonna
the
have to
games.
speak up and stop talking to me like it's bedtime.
No, I said the license key. Can you fucking hear me?
You're like mumbling.
All right, now you can hear me. Sorry.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking. No, it's just the license keys. You know, I think that's a little bit more concerning. You know, is this the death of secondhand sales? You know, where you're no longer gonna be able to buy.
Do people even do that anymore?
For some of the older games, yeah. And some of the newer stuff, yeah, like you can find your occasional PS5 game. I don't know if you can do it for the Xbox. That's how I was mentioning it with Jose. You don't really see that much used Xbox games, because to my understanding, you still have to buy the license again. You know, if you use it on your main console. So I don't know if a similar of Capcom, if Nintendo is now following a similar model. You know, where because they pretty much said it, like the cartridges themselves don't actually contain the game.
Oh
it's pretty much
god. There were
yeah,
some
it's-
games that did that for like the PS3 and the Xbox. Oh, no, it's not. No, sorry, not PS3. PS4, PS5 maybe, and like the
Yeah.
other Xbox consoles, where like people would buy the disc and then they would sit there watching
Yeah.
an install.
Yeah, they would have to install. Yeah, so you're just buying the
Oh,
license
God.
itself. So once you use up that license, and then take in consideration the new model that they showed off, where you're able to lend a game to a friend, and they can play it for 2 weeks, and then after that, it doesn't work no more. That card.
You're gonna be renting the games, renting the
renting the game,
console,
yeah.
renting all the peripherals.
So is this a model going forward now?
They're just
You know,
getting you
it's-
comfortable with renting the games first.
For people
Oh,
like
you
that's
can-
us,
right,
you can
it's
let
just
your
like
friend borrow it.
they're making
I mean,
piracy
I'm
more
not-
enticing for people like us.
Yeah. But is this Nintendo's way of combating piracy now?
They're,
You know, 'cause now
they're
if-
encouraging it with that.
No,
If
no,
that's
I understand that. I understand that they're encouraging it, but now like the legality of it becomes maybe a little bit more stricter. You know, in terms of
I
the,
don't
like
think
when you
I don't
use
think
these
the legality was
these
ever-
terms.
there's no. It's like it's illegal. It's more illegal now. Don't do it.
Yeah, but look at the people that got in trouble with all the Switch emulators. All right. And
Oh,
that was a big
for
fucking
those
deal.
people, yeah, it'll be
Okay. That's why I'm mentioning it.
There'll be a little bit more, I don't know, on the down low, and it'll be harder to find or whatever the hell. People are gonna get weird viruses probably.
And which is why I asked the Joker Jose, how fast would it be for them to hack the system? You know. How fast would they do it?
Yeah,
You
that'd
know,
be the
just
way to go,
try
right?
do
I mean, look.
And I know it's a doomer
we're not,
aspect. I
we're
know
not
I'm like,
condoning piracy. I'm just saying they're making that whole thing more appealing. You know, they're putting it on the table if they're gonna do stuff like that. It's like, are people gonna actually put up with stuff like this? Did we not see any prices for this? Where are the prices for this stuff?
the games are going to be $80. Physical are going to be $90.
No. What?
80 digital, 90 physical.
What?
Yikes.
Look it up. Look it up. That's what I'm telling you, to look it up. You know, stop being an idiot. Jesus Christ.
How am I being an idiot? I just asked you right now.
No, because I'm telling you to look it up, and you keep asking me to look it up.
Yeah, you
they
should
were
look
talking
it
about
up.
the price.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle has a suggested retail price of $499.99 in the United States.
Yeah.
It includes a system and download code for Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World on its own costs $80, which means if you get the bundle, you're buying Mario Kart World at $30 cheaper.
Jesus. 80 buckaroos.
Switch 2 game prices. Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost $80 for digital, $90 for physical. From Insider Gaming. Ooh, yay. Well,
and with this really quick, can we segue to some of the pictures that I posted up in our chat? It's TSB. I should have just did it all in a group, but
you have
can
so
do
many.
each
You're going to
one.
have to tell me which one to pull up.
Do one by one. Do the Super Nintendo. Do the first one all the way in the beginning, from when there's the 4chan post. Yeah, so that's the first one. It's gonna be a Super Nintendo. You can see right there. We have the what is it? The legendary Alpha 2 for $70. We have John Madden 97 for $60. We have Manga Time for $70. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was $70. All right, Yoshi Islands was $52. You know, and the Nintendo console itself was $129.
Bro, but it was a different time though. Back then, you could get a Big Mac for 59 cents.
No, I know. You can click
You
on
could, you
some
could
of the
fill
other
up. You go to the
pictures.
supermarket and fill up your cart with like $20, $30.
I know. Adjusted
Now
for
you
inflation,
can't even
blah,
fill it
blah,
up with $300.
Yeah, here's another favorite
and
one of
another
mine.
thing is that
Can't even go to
gaming
Costco and BJ's and fill that bad boy up anymore.
gaming wasn't as widespread as it is now, and they didn't have digital sales, so
Yeah, a
they
copy
could
of
sell a
Mortal
lot
Kombat
more
1,
copies now
$70.
and spend less on the physical sales, like
Look, a
physical
copy of
production.
Street Fighter 2 when it first came out, $70.
No, you're not gonna do this argument with me.
Yeah, Killer Instincts when it first came out, $87. Super Punch Out, $79. All right, Earthbound was $90.98. That didn't even include tax. That was $100 game.
So you're
And
saying
nobody wanted to play that
it's
game.
fine. It's fine that the prices are high now. Is that what you're saying?
You can look at some of the other pictures. Look, Sega Genesis, leader of the 16-bit revolution. You know, Fantasy Star, $74.99. Alien Storm, $50. That's a cult classic. That's a
What is
very
your
rare game.
argument? What are you saying?
I mean, these prices have always existed. I don't know why people are crying. Look at Neo Geo, actually. Neo Geo, one of the most expensive consoles of all time. A cartridge itself will cost you $200. The system was about $700. You know, to buy those games now, those games cost in 10,000. You know, I'm not even joking. They're so fucking rare. I'm not too worried about the price. I'm not too worried.
Your dollar doesn't go as far as it did back then. Even if this stuff is highly priced, because they needed more people to buy it because there weren't as many users at the end. And now they have digital sales, so they cut out a lot of their production prices for things. Producing a disc and a case and all that, you don't really have to do that as much anymore. They're saving money on that end through digital sales.
No, of course, of course. You are absolutely correct. But the only thing I'm pointing out is the thievery and the robbery in the industry that we have today. Nothing has changed. We have these capabilities to make the games run faster, quote unquote. And they're still charging us even more. It's hand over fist. They don't give a shit. All right, and they're gonna continue to overcharge us. Unless you boycott. With your wallet. That's why I continue to play on the Dreamcast. All right, continue to play the classic games. So many games out there nobody knows about. They're still finding them out today. That's why you always see a meme about this obscure Japanese game that nobody knows about, and maybe somebody in some random forum was memeing about it.
I go to the supermarket. I put some items in my bags. I got 3 bags. I'm paying $40.
I'm paying for it. In 1999, you were buying
with $40. That's a whole cart.
The whole cart.
That
Yeah.
beautiful lineup.
Oh yeah, for the Dreamcast. That's insane.
99 bros.
That's insane. Yeah.
Actually, game
NBA
prices should be a lot higher right now because of inflation. Shut up.
All right, man. It's not a problem.
What do you
That's
think
why
about the whole thing, Mr. Jose?
I think the pricing is awful. I want to tell you straight up. The fact that you have to pay for an expensive
my
SD card, the fact that you have to pay for this bundle. Is that the only bundle, or is it like, does it come standard?
It smells like broken here.
Smells like broken here. It smells like the eggs are still $8.99, bro.
So the regular console without the Mario Kart game, I think is going to be $450. With the Mario Kart game, it's $500.
Jesus, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I would recommend just waiting for a price drop.
I mean, the Nintendo OLED edition still costs about $250. I want to say, maybe more.
Is this going to be like the worst performing FromSoft game, or is this going to be the best performing FromSoft game?
It depends.
It
If
could
you
go either
play
way,
in
right?
in docked mode, it should be fine. But in handheld mode,
Oh, I just mean like in terms of sales, not like actual performance.
It might be a killer for Nintendo. It might be the driving force.
Killer app.
Yeah, that's what they're banking on, the killer app. Right now, Sony doesn't have a killer app. Xbox doesn't have a killer app, and now Nintendo just showed something off.
Sony can't. They can't. Bloodborne is no longer available to them to do anything with. It's over. It's too late. They literally waited so fucking long. They could have had more PS5 sales with that fucking dumb fucking game. And they're like, nah, we're not gonna do anything with this. Fuck you, fucking morons. Yeah. Like, oh, we're gonna remake Demon Souls and make it worse. But no, I didn't even really see anything that appealing. I mean, I'm not really a big Switch gamer. Like, the Nintendo games for me is like whatever. I have a Switch for like, I got it from Monster Hunter. I still play Monster Hunter on it. I don't see myself buying a Switch too.
Don't worry, they'll be releasing the Monster Hunter on the Switch too. They already have Street Fighter. Everything else is getting out.
Can they upgrade my game?
In another year or two, it'll be worth it, and with a price reduction and more games and stuff. But right now, not really.
Yeah, I mean that's always the case with the launch consoles.
Like, are you really that excited for like Mario Kart when you have Mario Kart 8 and people are still gonna be playing that?
It's nice for people who don't have a PC or don't want multiple consoles, because you have your Elden Ring on there now. So like maybe the next gen games will be on the Switch too now, since they got Cyberpunk on there and all that shit. Civ 7.
Would you rather buy the Nintendo Switch 2 or buy a Steam Deck, with a 2 terabyte, NVMe Mini, and then you get the Switch 2 emulator on your Steam Deck, and then you just find a way to somehow miraculously obtain those games on your Steam Deck, What seems like the better option?
Gonna deliver it to me?
Of course. Why not? Gabe Newell's already delivered. The rumor is there is a new Half-Life 3. Who knows?
That's the rumor.
Yeah,
That's been the rumor for like 20 years. Well, let's leave it there for the fine folks. Any final words as we head off into the darkness?
I mean, wonderful system.
I'm happy if I can put a mic in it, I guess.
The microphone?
There is the mic. There is a microphone. They said it. I mean, I don't think the console's for me. I think I've grown out of this.
On a scale of 1 to 10 in Bing Bing Wahoos, I give it 0.5 Bing Wahoo.
5 Bing Bing Wahoos.
You said 0.5. You said 0.5?
0.5 Bing.
No, 4.5.
Oh, 4.5.
4.5.
Okay. That's about how much the price is. 4.5. Alrighty, folks. Goodbye.